afternoon, everyone. We are ARISE. ARISE is an acronym for African Americans Renewing Interest in Spirituals Ensemble. We have been a group, a multicultural, multi-generational, and multi-ethnic group since our inception. And the song you just heard was Swing Down, Sweet Chariot, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, Coming to Carry Me Home. It was a song that was initially written by a Choctaw Indian in the Choctaw County of Oklahoma. The song was so well renowned that the mayor of the governor of that Oklahoma at that time said, this should be our state gospel song, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. The Indian thought, if the chariot would just come down and take me away from here, kind of reminded him of the Jordan River or the Red River down in Oklahoma. So that song has many meanings, and the songs we bring to you today, listen for the double meaning. Yes, swing down, sweet chariot, take me away from here, and also take me maybe to heaven, to a better place. So Arise is going to bring you some songs today to warm your hearts along with this warm weather. Hear us, Arise, African Americans Renewing Interest in Spirituals Ensemble. At the piano is Miss June Fawcett Huff, and our director is Mr. Sean Chastain. Enjoy.
I just want to tell you a little story about the importance of water. Now, of course, we know water is important today. We need it to live. But just close your eyes a moment and think about how important water might be way back in the day, back when slavery was a part of the American culture. Back when you couldn't just go in the kitchen and go to the faucet and turn on water. Water was way far away from the plantation, and you had to walk and walk and walk with your wagon, pulling it behind it with buckets in there, and you had to fill up those buckets and bring that water back to the plantation so the people could live. That was one important thing about water, its physical need for the body. The next thing I want to share with you about the water is that the Bible speaks of the importance of water. You heard the story about the children running from slavery, which the slaves certainly understood. The children of Israel running from Pharaoh and the mighty Egyptian army. They ran and they ran and they ran until they ran into what? Water, a big body of water. But because they had God in their hearts and spirits, they got to the water and it parted. Straight down the middle. One side rolled up on the right, another side rolled up on the left. They were able to walk on through dry land to safety and freedom. The other thing that we talk about in the Bible about water relates to a certain soldier who led people from bondage. And we say, who's that man dressed in red? It must be the man that Moses led. And this is a story that we share as a part of our water information. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
old Moses led. Go on and wade in the water. Oh, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. Look over yonder and tell me, what do you see?